I really wish that they would at least try to advertise better when the show comes out, because you're already on your fifth season and who knows how many more you're going to do. And plus, rumor of a movie as well. Bring in something, man. Let me know. Because to me, I feel like this was just shadow drop. I was scrolling through Twitter like, hey, season 5 of Scissor 7's out. And I'm like, seriously? You didn't advertise this weeks ahead, let people know, like you're always doing Stranger Things or any other series that you feel like you have big confidence in. You couldn't do anything for Scissor 7. Fine, whatever. I guess you don't have no confidence in this. Just shadow drop it. This is one of my most favorite series on Netflix. One of my favorite things to come from China altogether. It really feels like the Chinese version of Gintama, and it really shows. If you don't know what Scissor 7 is, it is a show about a guy with no memories who lives on an island called Chicken Island, and he is a hairdresser, hairstylist. But on his side job, he is also a assassin, but he's not really good at his job. Most of the times he finds a way through other methods of helping out people with their problems. But Chicken Island and he himself holds a secret, as most people who are on the island are running away from something, or they don't know what they're part of, or they have no memories of who they are. So there's like Seven. It turns out Seven, which is his name by the way, was trained to become the ultimate weapon, but some events happened that caused him to lose his memory. So his past is coming to track him down, and he needs to find out who he is in this season. And even with the opening, which is not as it's creative, but not the way I expect Scissor 7's openings to be. His openings are always so flashy and different art designs that are always popping up. But this time, no, it's puzzle pieces, because he is trying to pick up the pieces and put together a puzzle, not just to find out who he is, or who he was, but who he is now as a person. Because throughout his life, he's been told he was this amazing, heartless, brutal assassin that just killed anyone, anything with this amazing sword that turns to 1,000 pieces, and he can manipulate it at will. It's the reason why he can levitate his scissors and stuff. It's part of his ability. Very cool. But he's afraid of who he was back then, because it might affect who he is now, as it already has. Heck, Scissor 7 himself hasn't been on an island since the beginning of season 3. After that, he hasn't returned to the island since then, and it's just been recovering, and now he's on his way to find someone and to recover who he is. And when he does at the very end, he has to make a choice. What will he do now? Will he live his life of revenge? Will he run away? Or will he return back home? He chooses the latter. He chooses to make amends and find closure with the people he comes across along the way. And this entire season to me was about second chances, to move on from what you used to be. Sure, life was tough in the past, but if you're still alive, it means you are given a second chance to make something new of yourself. So, pretty much, it's in a way of saying, don't let the past ruin your second chance in life. As I see it, Seven could go out for revenge. He could fight off the rest of the Assassin's Guild, but he chooses not to. And not only that, some of the episodes also focus on other characters as well, showing that Seven's world doesn't just evolve around him. It evolved around other characters, friends, enemies, used to be enemies, and seeing how their life changes, mostly for their said second chance. Heck, the main antagonist from season 2 is now one of the main honchos, guardians of Chicken Island. The guy went there to kill some people. Now he's looking over the island himself for something he's trying to come over through his past. Someone he once loved but lost, and now he lost him, but this time he was able to say a goodbye as everything else. So there he is, just living his life, realizing sometimes normal life can be harder than being an assassin, apparently, as these people are saying. And it's going to be true, because, you just go out there, you kill, and you get your big bucks, and you do on to the next job. But this one, no, you gotta keep things up. You gotta be more organized for other people this time. So there's that. I really do enjoy the series because it's short. It's very short. Each episode is like the minimum of 15 minutes. So you're going in there 15 minutes. You can pretty much just sit down and watch the entire series with a blink of an eye. In my opinion, I like it, but yet it sucks at the same time because it just goes like that. That's why this is a series you can binge, but I recommend not binging it. To take your time watching it. It's just short, I know, you can easily binge it, but it goes by too fast to the point where I feel like sometimes when you binge something, when you first watch it, you kind of forget some important things that happen. Sure, you're on that dopamine rush, like, oh yeah, this is so amazing, and everything, but once when you're done with it, you kind of forget some things, or is it that impactful for you? So that's why I always, before I binge something, I've always watched it, like 2 episodes a day. Like, if it's a long series, I'll do 2 episodes a day. If it's like 8 or 10 episodes in that show, I'll do 1 episode a day. And then when I don't watch that series, some time pass, I'll binge it then. So I can have a second watch through. So I can analyze and see things I probably have missed. I never like binging things first because you will forget some things. It won't be that impactful as it should be. But this is Scissor 7, and each episode is the bare minimum of 15 minutes. And the animation, of course, is always on point. It's always on point. There's never anything wrong with the animation. It's amazing. It's great. It makes something that makes One Punch Man jealous. I had to do that. It's amazing the hard work that these people put into this show, where something that seems to be silly and goofy at first has some true heartful meaning behind it. And I love the characters, I love the music, I love the animation and the art style. It's all nice together. So yeah, Scissor 7 Season 5, it ended. Now where to go from here is the question. Will they do a movie? Because I remember at the end of Season 3, they said it was going to be a movie, but it never happened. Instead, it was just, we got 2 more seasons. So probably a movie is on the way. I'm betting you the movie will be the season finale. The movie will be, not the season finale, but the movie will be the series finale. That will be the movie is. Like, after all that happens, we'll have the movie, and it'll end everything. It will find a closure, and we'll have a cool little epilogue. This is what I'm wishing for, because I love the series very, very, very much. So anyways, yeah, Season 5 was fantastic. 7's back on his feet, because last season, Season 4, if you don't know, was mainly about the other characters. See what they're doing while 7's recovering. This one, 7 recovers, and he's on his way finding out who he is. So, there's that. Now, with all that being said, I am excited. Will we get Season 6, or will we get the movie next? Who can tell with Netflix? Maybe I just need to Google it and find out. Well, anyways, that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox. I'm Anime. Signing out.